Okay, we'll try this. Oh my god. It's so bad. And when you mentioned tea and honey, I thought it was gonna get better. Like, I feel okay. It's just my voice is like gone. We'll do our best. If I have to end early, that's fine. Anyway, good morning. You'll have to forgive me for not scrolling through everybody and reading. You know what? That e.l.f. liquid blush is super pigmented. Like, when I had it, I had to use like the tiniest dot. But I stopped using the e.l.f. products. I don't remember what those are called. The numbing lozenges. And it's like my throat isn't even that sore. It's just...
Packle.
Thank you for this, Teresa. Bear with me today. I'm doing my best. I'm struggling. Thank you, Apothic, for the resub. Did your chocobo hatch? Oh my gosh! I got nothing. At least I can make sounds now. I was like talking to my kids earlier and it was like a whisper, unintentional ASMR stream. I know! I should just stop or whisper the whole time. Can you hear my whispers? ASMR stream. Hello, welcome. We're gonna do unintentional ASMR today. That might make it actually funnier. Can you hear my whispers okay? Yeah, if I need to stop early, I will. Cause like my throat doesn't hurt. It's just there's nothing there. It's just a whisper coming out, a strain. I remember being in choir in school and going, you know, because it was a class. So like if we were sick, we'd go and I'd just be like pretending the whole time. All right, let's see where we are in the game. And whispering's okay. Actually, that'll probably be good. People are gonna walk in and be like, what the hell is going on here? It's too early for whispering in ASMR. Oh, but if we do this, and then we have the whispers with the rain. How nice is that? Taco destroyer. I'm going to hell. That's so cursed. Oh yeah, I went to the crystal. Look at what I did. I'm so proud of myself. So all I gotta do is those 3. That could be some like chill thing we do. And then when we finish that MSQ quest, then I'll have my first DAWNTRAIL flight unlocked. I think all of those are accessible. Should we start with that? What if I said I don't really read the Ether current quests? Would you hate me? Would I be canceled? Those were a bitch to find too. Like some of them were like tucked in corners. They thought so for sure. Okay, ASMR will go on. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up with the others. I don't hate this. Good job unlocking flight. Be responsible. Don't leave it to the last minute like me. He ADHD'd away. done that. I had to beg for a flight back. Someone give me an Uber. Oh my god. The hot tea is helping. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. It was quite punishing, wasn't it? And let's settle in. We need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
Thank you for being voiced. More voice cutscenes, I beg.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in XIV, a village in XIV. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Why do you want the throne?
Why? Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace, and I want to keep it that way. I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
She's picking up what we're putting down.
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat, but you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation.
Girl.
So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
I'm on to you. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp, we get to spy on Kona.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They're eavesdropping.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it.
I am.
Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Don't touch my daughter. I will beat the shit out of you.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Bro, you only have like 5 Astro skills. I'll kick your ass too.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Baldessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I have any intention of bowing out.
Whatever, I'll kick your ass too, nerd.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tulihyolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Is he a better option than the other two guys? Yes. But his whole plan involves cultural erasure, and I'm not down with that. I don't fuck with that.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Did he just hear Phil thank us?
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Need only or is he suggesting that he's gonna steal him? Meanwhile, with the first promise.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn Servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
He plans on killing his siblings. Earlier,
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
That would surely please Mother and Father.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city.
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet, somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
I really hate the Taco Destroyer. Anyway, being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. Hi, we're having an unintentional ASMR stream because I'm losing my voice. The older sibling, he's planning on killing his other siblings. And then Bakul Jaja's just psycho. Grail also said Earful think I missed that one. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better for myself and for my people. Is it that bad? Enables closed caption. I turned that on, right? I did. Oh yes. We get to do that with duty support or whatever. Trust. Okay, now that I'm in a place where I can easily come back to, I'm gonna find these guys, the ether current quests. Over this way. That way we have flight ready to go. At least you can kind of hear me now. It's not just wind. The wind coming out. Hello, Blue, welcome. You're Wuglamot's companion, aren't you? Kashahi smiles upon me. I'd hope the Great Bird would guide the village's saviors to me. You see, the time has come to make our customary offerings to Kishahi. It's a ceremony we hold dear, and I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. You'll join us then. Oh, that makes me so happy. My feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows. What'd I push? Oh. I can just make the HUD disappear with the hotkey? No one told me this. He's a Charlian weeaboo. Oh my god. Yeah. He is. No, I've lost my voice. I'm not okay at all. Okay, a fallen fruit that grows to the southwest. They must be so ripe that they've fallen to the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to Luna Holly at the shrine. Like, my throat doesn't hurt at all. Like, I don't have a sore throat. I have a cough, but it's like all like chest cough. But my voice is just toast. So I might be ending early just because of that. We were trying whispering. scroll lock on the keyboard. Yeah, like this is on the numpad, it's just the asterisk. Oops. Or it was. Maybe it was only in a, like, cutscene or something. Weird. No, don't interrupt it. No! I got better things to do than mess with you.
To me, warriors of light!
Lord Lee, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry, everyone. I have lost my voice. I am doing my best, but welcome in, raiders. Thank you. Can we get a shout out for Lord Lee King, please? I'm suffering, yo. And if you need to raid and run, feel free. Welcome. I'm Pisces Moon Pie. Normally I don't sound like this. I was telling my husband that I have RFK voice. Something vaccines and acetaminophen. Where am I supposed to go? Vaccines! They're causing the autism and the gay. We gotta ban them. Have you taken your acetaminophen today? I hope so. I have. I don't want to catch the straight. The red 40 is gonna turn us all gay and trans. I'm sorry. Okay, if you hold L1 and then up or down on the D-pad, you can scroll through your eminent. I can never say that word. Enmity. This is the future liberals want. Some purple-haired lunatic trying to steal your gender and get you to play Final Fantasy. That's people's first impression of me, by the way. Welcome. You've come at a strange day. Enmity. I just call it aggro because it's easier to say. It's close enough. My aggro list. You're also gay and allergic to Red 40. I know they have evidence that, like, Red 40 can aggravate things like ADHD in children, but I don't know. Like, I would have to look at the studies because studies need to be reproducible, right? Like, you can't just have one study with a small sample group. Why am I walking like a peasant? And then call that good. You have to, like, repeat the study. And then, especially with children, like, there's ethical considerations to be taken into account when they're doing any kind of study. It's complicated. Also, when you see studies on anything, like, the news always says the headlines of the studies but doesn't explain the studies because, like a correlation does not equal causation. You know what I mean? It could be A influenced B, B influenced A, or an unknown C influenced both A and B. What's Red 40? A food dye. Provoke to get an enemy. Yeah, that's it. Oh, she has GI issues. Oh. Hello. What do I owe this honor? They have Red 40 in Europe, but it's called something else. Because they like to be like, oh, we don't have that here. Or whatever. This is the soda from America that's pure poison. And this is the British version. Like, do you mean sparkling water? Oh, just ask ChatGPT to do my research for me. Fire lawyers and they get sued to hell. Keisha, you won't be most satisfied with these today. You are more than an honored guest. You're the very heart of the ceremony. My voice is getting a little better. After efforts to bring Ihana back to us, Kishahi is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this role. The fruit shall bear powerful blessing indeed. Now, you must take the previous offering back whence you came. Deliver the blessed fruit, I hate that, to Hanu, and the ceremony will be complete. Go with haste. Gotta go all the way back? Yeah, walking. We walking? I ain't doing that. Yeah, I will spend the 70 gil to go back that teleport. Yeah, blessed fruit sounds inappropriate. I saw... Okay, so we saw the memes for that, like, AI filter thing for video games, right? And everybody's been making fun of that because it looks like crap. And then... I saw this other thing that Microsoft wants to push out that's like this AI assistant for video games. So you just ask the AI assistant to help you play. It's like, does nobody do a goddamn tutorial anymore? What are we living in? Video game devs found out the same day we did. Welcome back. Was Lanu Holly impressed with your offering? I hope so. The blessed fruit. Here's your blessed fruit. Yes, I can feel Kishahi's grace emanating from these, thus the ceremony is complete. The younger Hanuhanu clamored to participate in this rite, said the fruit offered to Kishahi becomes imbued with its divine spirit, and all who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you will be too. Although you traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by the experience. Go with our gratitude, and may the wings of Kishahi sweep ill fortune from your path. Yes! Do we have more over here? Oh, no. Not yet. So I'm assuming that those ones are going to... The one is going to unlock... Oh, no. We got a couple. It's funny that these two were here, but okay. So these are probably going to unlock as we go through the MSQ that way. So we'll do it this way. So these are the moblins. Aaronville is concerned about the dangers on the road. The moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What has Raja and the Land Guard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. Okay, we'll switch back to warrior. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. I like the feeling like when you do that last MSQ quest that has an ether current attached to it. When that hits and you unlock flight, magical. There. Much better. Anxiety incarnate. Is he a Virgo? He gives off heavy Virgo energy to me. He's a Virgo Mars. Nope, ain't got time for you. Look at, they put us on this path so we, see stuff that we might be interested in. I'm like, nah, not today, Satan. You know what? I've noticed that they're using ChatGPT and stuff to do charting, and it's so irritating. A whole astrology thing on the main cast? I think you and Val could have a whole discussion about that. Leo Sun, Virgo Rising, Aquarius Moon for Aaronville? Well, where are the bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little further ahead on the opposite bank of Mia Quebec Zoma. So let's remain vigilant all the same. Just gotta sound it out. Don't be scared of the big words. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. Oh, I think I grabbed this crystal earlier when I was getting the ether currents. But just in case. Whenever I do that early, it's like, this looks like I'm not supposed to see it yet. Okay, well, I'm just not going to interact with anyone or anything. This is it! The village where the Lay of Pots from the Tuliyola saga took place. Earthenshire. Idleshire. Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Shh. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? Happy greeting. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's elector, if you happen to know who that is. We get sound effects. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Rederac is the elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Rederac would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm, which hit our village, shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks onto our brain cases. Many held hands for the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or medal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I fear you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for Moblins. The work comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. I love the gobby talk too. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what's widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tural. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distraction. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Wachimeki. I should have hissed more. I feel like Pisces Hrothgar would just hiss at people for no reason. You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the Pot Pact. Pot Pact, you say? Should all the Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Yeah, let us get in on this pot pact. I could use a nap. What Pisces means to say is, we'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. You don't speak for me, shut up! I was hoping you'd feel that way. Actually, I wasn't sure I could do this on my own. Hi, Mike. We'll take every help hand we can get. Ritterak truce swears. And once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist Helpan and Ragnarok. She did the thing. You other four follow Ragnarok. There are other Helpans in need of hand lending. I really appreciate you pitching in. I don't appreciate pitching in. I meant what I said at the many fires. There will be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are aiding those in need. I need to make the most of having such an incredible, mentor at my side. Now let's find this Ragnarok fellow and see what we can do for him. My body is just betraying me today. It's like, nah. I like taking the porters. Ragnarok can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. You come to aid Ragnarok? Ragnarok accepts your hand lending with joyous feel smiles. If we can yet offer the Potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. We got a gear. It's not even as good as whatever I have, apparently. Oh, well, whatever. I am getting better from something, but I've lost my voice. I had the flu all weekend, and like my throat's not sore or anything, but I don't know. Like, we're just struggling today. What Ragnarok needs is for new help hands to create good living for Potsworn and Kahe. The help hand assigned to Kahe was hurt during the rock rain, so Ragnarok took over, but he knows nothing of Kahe. What does Kahe want? What does Kahe need? Help hands do not bother with the Potsworn with straight tasks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guess think. I know it lingers so long. Please guess think with Ragnarok. Find out what Kahe is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. Guess think. Are we brainstorming? Wait, don't hit it yet. Let me reset it. I forgot to reset it yesterday. Don't hit it yet. Wait. I'll let you know when. No, where are you? Okay, now you may hit it. Where's the... Oh, if you get the blue gear, you don't need to worry about 5. I didn't really get the blue gear for my tanks, so I forgot that I had got just the one weapon. This is where Kai works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. No, we are struggling. I'm struggling. That must be Kahe. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him be and try our hand at some guest thank. Inspect the workshop. You may move the camera as well. Yeah. The tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Looks hot. He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How can anyone work in this stifling heat? Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savor. All right, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahe might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rakrok. This is just excessive. Shh. You made your observations? What did you guess think? First off, I noticed Kahe hasn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't you want to eat it? Ugh. But Rakrok is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahe's taste. I can help you with that. My brother, Kona, is also Hetsaro. And while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahe probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rakrok would never have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cook? Not at all, but I don't think that was the only reason Kahe couldn't concentrate. The Hetsaro homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahe seems suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? We could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. Do you know where we can get one of those? You can gather them by the shoals of no return. There are many old boats there abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the city of gold. Okay, salvage from the wrecks. I can do that. And one more thing. From what I could tell, Kaya's files and saws were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Rakrok was so preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying tools for a good living is a help-hand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The shoals of no return are past the crags through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. I think I saw that place collecting. That's when I was like, this seems ominous. You're a Pisces, aren't you? What brings you out here? None of your business. Ah, the issue with caring for the potsworm. When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlene instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. That is a bit strange, isn't it? The Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we have been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands, and are instead tasked with tending to the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianger, in fact. He's outsourcing. What a goober. Settlements in Kozama-uka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way there? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. When I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlene technology. See, he had the start of a good idea, but then he's just like, let's just turn this into New Charlene. Streaking. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Gosh, I sound like crap. It's okay. My apologies, I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, Pisces, I'm sure. Take care. Enemies. Enemies amongst us. Was that way? Okay. New Charlius. Amugus. Sus. Ah, yes, here. Okay. See, it doesn't, like, imagine seeing this with no context. Just gathering freaking ether currents. I'm like, surely this is nothing. Okay, it's not the wind crystal. Probably that green one. You have found the correct crystal. They're installing heaters even though it's going to be 97 degrees. Well, thank you for lurking. Best of luck. 97 degrees. Okay, let me get back to the city. We do have an outbreak starting. I'm going to brew myself some more tea. That seems like a good plan. Bio break, stretch, hydrate, all the important things. Grab a snack. We'll see if I can squeeze another hour in before my voice just decides to crap up. I laugh, but it's not funny. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Oh my gosh. It's green tea and ginger with honey. Perfect. Very soothing. It's really good. Get the antioxidants help my freaking throat. My throat's like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I've done worse. That sounds terrible. But I mean, like, you know, screaming at concerts or, you know, that kind of thing. Not anything gross. Don't be a pervert. We're a nice, family-friendly stream. I like when people are like, do your kids watch your streams? No. Does your mom watch your streams? I fucking hope not. Is that a cool breeze Ragnarok feels? Very wholesome here. I've never uttered words like, the helmet stays on.
Sloppy.
Not I. Not I. Who, me? I'm just an innocent mother of 4. I love you all. I love to joke that my streams are Christian streams that pull tarot. When you do that, it makes me laugh so hard, Val. Speaking of Val. World of Warcraft! The scandal! If you're into like tarot and astrology and stuff, Val is kind of combining that with gameplay, and it's fun. Shun the non-believer. Shun. Okay. You kablam.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Heretic.
Shun.
Heretic. Nobody tell the Holy See. Yes, thank you for seek finding. I have like hella World of Warcraft nostalgia right now. Because everybody's talking about it and talking about Midnight and stuff. So, you know, like I'm thinking about the good old days when I played with my brother. Thank you for seek finding the drafty shard. Ragnarok will add it to the new set of tools, Zebra. You RP as your Astro and flick cards at people? Moon Knight. Midnight. But, ooh. Marvel Rivals. The moon haunts you. Fighting evil by... Well, I'm not even going to try to sing. Good Lord. That was terrible. In the name of the moon, I will punish you. That's the wrong Moon Knight. I come bearing good food tidings. The cook is... If I keep, like, the voice low, like, if I don't try to, like, get into my higher register, that's where it wants to, like, break and disappear. So if I keep it, like, in my chest voice, then it sounds consistent. Your blood elf warlock. Ooh. Dungeon finder. Of course. I come bearing good food tidings. My favorite type of tidings. Good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning. That's our own. It's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kai thinks of our efforts. It is almost as if I did music, isn't it? Lift the soft palate. Everyone must have a uniform mouth shape so we can blend our voices together. I was an alto Like I have a you know, lower pitched female voice. And the joke is you got stuck in the alto section if you could read music, and I also can read music. So it is true. And I carried the fucking alto section. Breathe from the diaphragm, please. I carried the alto section. And then I TA'd for my choir teacher for like the general choir, because I was in the jazz choir and the treble choir. So I TA'd for the general choir, and I had to go join the alto section because I couldn't fucking sing. Like, I'm supposed to be TAing, man. This is supposed to be my lazy time. I'm not supposed to actually do shit. Bullshit. Get stuck in the alto section and also get tenor parts because there aren't enough tenor men. Bro. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I'm grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of a potsworn. New Pisces rant unlocked. Choir shit. That kind of looks like a Hello Kitty. Let's see the eyes. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Volkshusa. The craftsmanship satisfied Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance. Truly a gift fit for the dawn servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. Thank you for streaking. I have a contract to fulfill, after all. Forgive my interruption. Do this like snooty McTwoPants over here. Lamatier, I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. We will have no need for such things when we have fine Charlian craftsmanship everywhere. Thank you for your words of praise. I can promise I drew inspiration from Kazumuko's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wonder why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlene goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tulliola, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it there. Here. There. I was raised among Hetsaro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tyrall's various people was eye-opening. Take notes! You lived as a traditional Hetsaro? I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Oh. He's this way 'cause of trauma. Seek therapy. What you need is not to be the ruler of a nation. You need therapy, my guy. Rockrock is very grateful to you. I think you both were a hard and clever guest thing. When it comes to help handing, knowing the potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. Okay, that one we probably will want to use. Yeah, see? Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. wait, it's trauma? Luna always has been. Thank you.
Also forgot to pop this Pisces 23 Manderville.
23 Manderville. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you so much, Cal. That's 22 too many Mandervilles. There's a lot of Manderville going on here. A whole lot of Manderville going on. The Electro bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Thancred and Irianche. Also, I ran into the Levier twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Okay, so at least he's not out to, like, screw Wuklamot over. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Rhetoric waiting. I know everyone in this game could solve their problems with therapy, right? Hermes needed freaking therapy, man. Heaven's Word. They needed therapy. Stormblood therapy. Shadowbringers for sure therapy. Endwalker, get this burb some therapy. Who needs therapy when you got violence? Readerock, thanks you for assisting Hope and Ragnarok. Ooh, tea, yes. Shadowbringers made you need therapy. That's real. She will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. Oh, Fan Daniel. Is this the 3rd time? 3 fucking machinations? What the fuck? I'm happy to report. Are they trolling us? This is just egregious. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? 3 of machinations. Would that be like the 3 of swords? Because I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart 3 times. So you managed to do the same? Splendid. Welcome to Earthenshire. First promise, we support your plans of salt crossings for new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoralja! He cleared the many piles of rock falls. They were pebble stones, the resilient sun for the Dawn Servant. Zoralja was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, well, we meet again. Taco Destroyer. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Claimants, your attention, please. As Ridrock has explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer, Tuliyola merchants will suffer. So Ridrock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. I know goldsmith! So let's recruit new Potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Ridrock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoralja's disqualification. The hand on the hip is what's doing it for me. Xenos needed better parents. The rite is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Ridderak declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The Elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. Gee. A fine suggestion, brother. Glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. Yeah, you can get disqualified for refusing, but not for threatening murder. Freaking cheater. That nasty brute is up to something. He may seek to delay us as he did on the river, but all we can do is remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wuk-Lamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans amongst my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tuliyollal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. This is so long. Whose feet are we satisfying? Ugh. Meanwhile, Konahat probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around Meki. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliyollal it is. What about that one guy we met? Does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burden, so I'll speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. No shit! Wow! What a shock! This is an incredible revelation. Look, Lamont, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. I know, right? Shocked Pikachu. Well, are you sure? She's in tears. I'm positive, mostly. Oh, that was nice of them to bring us back here. I need a moment. Upriver or downriver? It was too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set a foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ruffley can help us recruit a potsworn. She needs some Dramamine. For real. Oops. Wasn't it down this way? Yeah. This is so pretty. Like all the hanging lights. Greetings, third promise. What brings you back to watching Meki? You've not chipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ruffley. In fact, I have a favor to ask. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the third promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing? I would have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire. That Arisian dude. You mean Fontaine? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he's only got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fontaine at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Spiel of Tea. Then maybe we should go and talk to him, just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. I am temporarily a Fenroth, yes. The two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. This was a charity stream reward. Fantasia me. Let's go and see a man about a pot. Like, aren't I freaking cute? I'm adorable. Look at me. Cute as hell. I am having a good day, are you? Right, the eyeliner? Like, I feel like I cooked with her. I think I did a good job. I love my ephemeros so much, though. But like, dang. I keep looking at her like... You're starting HRT today? Congrats! I'm so happy for you. Hey! Sorry, I sound horrible. I'm kind of losing my voice. I'm doing my best. That's not a lot of clothes. Oh, it's supposed to be downstairs. Good enough. Do we finally get tacos? I sound like shit. Oh, Pisces, you're here too. The third promise said that she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? You're welcome. I genuinely am so happy for you. It just doesn't, I don't sound super enthusiastic because if I actually have like the high-pitched happy voice, it will just be nothing. I know, I'm powering through. Thank you. The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. And that's my tea. It's gone. Ah, yes, I wasn't I? A lost soul until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna look at the robes again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end early. I don't think I can do this all stream. That's wonderful. Okay. I like this bit right here. So what is it you wish to discuss? This is actually my son's mug. Because he likes to make hot cocoa. So, he's obsessed with Halo. So I borrowed his mug. It's hard to ask this right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a pot swarm. I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the rite of succession. I need to bring a new pot swarm to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Machu Meki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say that I'm now an official subject of Tuliyola. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the rite of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. I know that was fast. He was at Easton when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wish to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliyola that I want you to win the throne. And if I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I'll gladly do so. Fontaine, thank you. I shall return to Master Robley and inform him of my decision. Allow me, I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. I know, right? Perhaps you remember me. I'm Perkepu, the owner of Spaliavtier. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Rukelmat's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown, too, if the gossip's to be believed. Well, as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. Is this... Role quests! We unlock role quests? That's exciting. Are these required for MSQ? Okay. I kind of like that they were required for Shadowbringers. But we can do them for funsies. Oh, only if you want to. Okay, so similar to Endwalker. I still need to finish all of those. I'm working on it. Master Robley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Fontaine has agreed to sign the pot pact, yes? While it's a shame to lose the capable goldsmith, to have one of our own handpicked to serve the Third Promise is a great honor for Wachimeki. I have like 306 comms. I appreciate your understanding. Do we need to do like a comm grind stream? I keep meaning to, and I'm just like, I'm almost there. Only 1,194 to go. You need 1,500, not 3,000. It's 1,500. $3,000, I would just give up. That's too much. You're not caught up on role quests. I did all the Shadowbringers one. I'm just working, you know, I enjoy doing them. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I'm an artisan. Me. It could be even be yourself if you're so inclined. Scripts. I need to buy that hot blacksmith top. Though my time here is brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolal. Artisanal Pisces. The Shadowbringers ones were really good. I did all of those on stream and they all made me cry. The Endwalker ones, Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at Wachimeki Meki. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day. That was the one I did on stream, the tank ones. I have not done all the crafting role quests yet, so I will check that when I get there. That's a slow process. I have to be in the mood for crafting. What became of Fonfontaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid. We shall meet you anon. This one was pretty good too. We shall check it out. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fonfontaine's putting his faith in me, but I won't let him down. Deliveries. Oh. Not quite though. So you probably need to work on that outside. Nope, if you want to come say hi, that's totally fine. I really liked what I've done so far of the Shadowbringers, like Crafter Gatherer quest. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. Yes, just no gifting, please. Thank you. While you can pass the time however you'd like, I'd suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest. We still have a big journey ahead of us. Ooh. So peppy. I keep walking right by that and like, nah. Oh yeah, the inns. That's where we're going, right? I wasn't even paying attention. I probably read it out loud and it just went right past. Yo, there are people who have been like, I need to give you something. I need to give you something right now. You need to stop what you're doing right now so I can give you something. Like, literally, like, I'm on the goddamn bridge staring Nidhogg in the face with Dragon Song playing in the background. Hey, you need to stop. I need to give you something. So you're fine. You're welcome to say hi. I don't mind if people are following me around. As long as people are respectful, I'm cool. Welcome back, madam. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on your return. Pisces of the Third Promises entourage, I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn Servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sun Perch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wiklamat. What now? What? What? This reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. Solo duty? We doing a duty? The Dawn Servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Let's go. Heaven's Word is my favorite expansion. I give no shits. Everyone's like, Endwalker, Shadowbring, Heaven's Word. Hands down. He gonna fight me. He gonna fight me.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
This is it, isn't it? I'm gonna die.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed? The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Come! Ready your arms, and show me the truth of the tales.
Okay, let's go. YOLO! I was gonna turn him. I don't need to turn him.
I want to fight to remember.
Oh, God!
Let's test the waters.
Oh, he gonna do... Move real quick. Bam! Look at that.
They didn't even blink.
What's the tell on the... Oh, shit. Well, you know...
I see you know the Viper style. Ha! Let's see how you handle this. The spearman did not lie. Very well.
Cheater!
Resolve and some kingdom. All right.
Oh. Ah! Ah!
Ha! Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Ooh. Oh my God.
Still holding up?
Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Okay.
We're far from finished.
Doubling. Okay.
No more holding back. Stay alert.
Ooh, okay. Okay, don't stand. I made that mistake last. Whoa. Okay.
You'll fight well indeed.
Oh God. Oh, don't die. God. something of a healer myself, y'all. Shit. Oh, it didn't count. Good. I'll take that. Phew. Okay, I get that now, because it's got, okay. I need to knockback resist that, probably. Now we know, and knowing's half the battle.
Really are formidable.
And they're gonna go on like one side of the arena again. Maybe. Oh no!
Now we'll see what
I think this is gonna be the only safe area for. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh. Shit, no, I'm not gonna lose to this shit, no! Oh, I fucking hate those.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
My hands are so sweaty. I really hate those quick time events.
They full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with. Confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Is she the favorite?
In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your adamant defense could shield Amati from those who would do her harm.
He loves her.
Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliyola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi? Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
She is young but has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lama Chi thinks she understands our many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking. This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Dude, one of those guys is insane. And then one dude already said he's willing to just kill people for it. Bruh? Hello?
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion.
I can understand that.
With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn.
You could say that.
Guide Lama Chi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it.
Busted.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
I love this dude. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Why would you say that? Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zaraja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. Ooh, down 2 sizes? The Afro Man, a court case, is one of the wildest things I've ever seen. Estinian did not exaggerate. Daddy issues, daddy issues. Why would I slap my keyboard though? The keys fly off. I like mash 2 buttons on the controller at the same time, but like, it just scares me. The yearly messy court. Ooh. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. Yeah, he won the lawsuit. Good for him. We love to see it. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna call it there, and then I'm gonna go lay down and rest my voice for the rest of the day. The Cardi B case was wild too. Okay, if you're not in the Discord, please come join. I will update everybody if I'm not feeling well tomorrow. How's that? It was messy because of because the police made it messy. So if I can't, I can't. Oh, it's fine. I'll let everyone know and I'll keep everyone updated. Hopefully, send good vibes that it gets better. And I'm gonna go drink some more tea and just relax. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't get sick. Wear a mask. Wear a mask, y'all. I don't think it's too late to get a flu shot. If you didn't get one, I got one. I don't want to think about what it would be like if I didn't get one at all. And I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow, but definitely later. Bye, everyone.